This leader is provided to facilitate adjustment of focus. Please be aware there are spoilers contained in this video presentation.
This is confusing, so navel-gazing. Frodo is creepy, stealing pants from Katie. Joel is uptight, and Clem is flaky. One thing is certain, won't get fixed with a baby.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was released in 2004. It was directed by Michel Gondry. It won an Oscar for Best Writing. It was nominated for Best Actress. It got a Golden Globe nomination for Actor, Actress, Screenplay, and Picture.
It was good. You know what it's missing? Like action and maybe some sci-fi action. And if I go even farther, it's missing Mars. It's missing the Governor and that weird, creepy alien baby coming out of the guy's stomach. I think his name was Quado. Like, essentially, it's Total Recall. Like, it's missing the action of Total Recall.
Oh, and Sharon Stone. She looked awesome in that.
I said, talk!
I'm not your wife.
The hell you're not.
I swear to God, I never saw you before 6 weeks ago. Her marriage is just a memory implant.
But I digress. So, it's missing action, but it's a drama. So, it's okay. It's sad to watch Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, be so sad.
Do I have something in my teeth?
And we've got a Marvel connection. The Hulk.
The Hulk.
You're
What
freaking
is
me
he?
out.
Mellow out.
The Hulk and Frodo.
What are you doing here?
If I'm going to get my memory erased, I want the business team to come in, not the one that's screwing around while they're erasing my memory. They're like having sex on me.
Having sex with Spider-Man's girlfriend of all things.
Yeah.
What do I do?
What should we do?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
What should we do?
Crap. I don't know. I just said that.
Marvel Connection, number
Yeah.
2.
Number 2, Mary Jane. And they were smoking the Mary Jane.
I am so stoned.
We've got a DC
yeah.
connection because the mob boss from the first Batman movie
What the hell are you? I'm Batman.
is the Doctor.
But I thought he did a really great job.
Why is it that you would wipe someone's memory and have them come work for you?
Yeah, no, that seems misguided. Well, and I think that the idea that you're destined to make the same mistakes again, if you've already got some things that are attached to them. This is the shot that launched 1,000 hipsters.
Feels very art housey.
This is one of the pillars that art house was built on.
The manic pixie dream girl. I read a quote that said that Clementine acknowledges the trope but rejects it, and I think that guy is full of crap, because this is absolutely the only twist on the manic pixie dream girl is the fact that you never look at her character and go, that is not paying attention to any kind of social norms and getting away with it and living a fuller life. Like, it is just like a train wreck. The other MPDGs out there.
Nice. So the acronym is easier to get out.
It is. Like Kristen Dunst in Elizabethtown and Natalie Portman in Garden State. They're so carefree that it takes somebody that's reserved and not living their full life, and it releases them into the world. But nobody is going to look at Clementine and go, that is what I need in my life, is just a little Stephen Cup of totally bat crap crazy. And all of the dialogue feels like a theater one act. I feel this. I see that. It's like, okay, guys.
There were so many images in this that were so well rendered. There was one shot where they walk from the beach straight into the house. I thought that shot was just like epic.
There were some combinations too where they were swinging for the fences and didn't quite connect. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet as children size, like that just looked strange and unsettling. Maybe that was the idea. I think like everybody in this movie is just kind of a bad person.
I don't want to talk about it here.
Like another one of those ones where everybody just needs to go and figure some things out about themselves. And I think that would...
And then bring it on back.
Yeah.
Bring it on back and let's try this movie again.
Nobody's worse than hipster Frodo, though.
Clem, there's nothing wrong with you. You're the most wonderful person I've ever met.
He's the worst.
Yeah, hipster Frodo with the underpants stealing.
The Hulk is okay with it.
It's terrible.
the Hulk actually do the wipe on Kristen Dunst? Is Frodo doing it because he saw the Hulk do it and thinks
I
that
can
it's
see
okay?
that. I mean, I've never read the book because I got more important things to do.
I
in my
could
time.
not imagine. Like, I didn't hate watching the movie, but the idea of reading that in book form, like, that is far too much time for me to invest in this idea. Because I am not a sci-fi guy.
I think I agree with Trent. If it was more of a wow, yeah,
Right.
if it was more of a sci-fi movie and it had some action in it,
It'd be Total Recall.
And then if it wasn't about the relationships and maybe about aliens
and maybe a lady with 3 breasts,
and or superheroes.
oh yeah,
So if it wasn't this movie, maybe something else.
See, it is funny because like both Trish and I watched this in the theater, and we watched it the other night, and both of us were like, I don't even remember this movie. And I'm like, they wiped my own memory from this movie when I was watching it.
I think we may be having a big comeback because there is a point where Clementine puts a book over her head in the rain, which might classify as a Ragnarok.
Ooh, a Ragnarok.
Why are you being so weird?
I was doing the quoting Ace Ventura when I was watching it.
I have exorcised the demon.
It needed funny Jim Carrey.
Do not go in there. Woo!
I mean, he was dialed into that role for being the most depressed person in the world. I was talking to Mom about it. She's like, oh, I would never watch that movie because it has Jim Carrey. I'm like, honestly, Mom,
That's
Take it
not the
at-
reason you shouldn't watch it.
There's a whole nother reason.
There
why.
are so many other reasons not to watch it.
I think he does a really, really good job of the character that they gave him.
Yeah.
And especially coming from Ace Ventura.
Peanut?
Yes, I have one right here. It's bulky, but I consider it carry-on.
And I think that's why so many people were unhappy with this movie.
This is a movie that truly deserves some ukuleles. Well, but it might have made people too happy. And then
Yeah, exactly.
like totally, I don't know if anybody had any joy in their life, if any of this would be possible.
You would have to build an art house theater to watch this in. I don't think you can watch this in your house. I give it 1.5 because I think that there were some good performances in it, and people are certainly swinging for the fences, but it is not my kind of movie, and and if it is yours, that's okay too, but yeah, not for me.
I think 1.5 is about right. Some of the effects that they did and the way they integrated the effects, I think, were really pretty clever. Starting at the end, I understand what they were doing, but like at the end of the day, like it just didn't take for me. That's not my kind of flick.
Yeah, I would give it 1.5. I thought it ended differently than it ended.
You mean floating in the pool? That's the other
Yeah.
movie that we watched.
It was okay.
It's over!